1 2 1 2 we're in the building podcast with no name, porn.
Yes,
it's two different it's two different today. So I'm actually thinking mimi nafaa kuanzisha show ingine ile yetu sisi my boys
ya ma hip hop
ya my heads peke yake. Pause.
I'm here. Nakusikia.
Yeah, so basically the reason tuko hapa leo ni vile there's a couple of things that happen. Ruby is preparing for Uncut. So yuko extremely busy, hata kumpata kwa simu nafikiri itakuwa ngumu. So jana angeza kutokea, which is when we were supposed to record. Then nikaona hii wiki yote ipite bila kitu kwa channel kudrop hapana. So we still don't know what the fuck this is, but ride along. If you want to suggest, the comment section is open. Unaweza suggest hii kwa nini. But yeah, tuko hapa. Maze, since the last time tuliongea ilikuwa ile time tulikuwa na Uno
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, ilikuwa 2 weeks ago. Ama 3. 2.
The other Wednesday.
Yeah. So ilikuwa hiyo time. Sijui umekuaje hii time yote?
Nimekuwa poa. Nimekuwa, unajua December nilisema nataka tu chill cause this year has been, mimi ukiniuliza this year imeenda wapi msijui. So nilisema December tuna chill. But since your day nimekuwa poa, family engagements.
Same here maze. Kwanza zangu zina come in fast.
Zimekuja back to back. Hii weekend past weekend tumekuwa na the nephews na nieces. Watu wamegrow na angalia uko live. Enyewe old. So hiyo tu ndio imekuwa vibe.
Ule uncle ulikuwa unaangalia.
Ndio ule uncle anakujanga function bila gift. But
tumekuwa wale ma uncles.
But tumekuwa fiti as in the last 3 weeks tumekuwa poa. Tulia tu just working on a few things hapa kule.
Yeah, actually later on kwa sure I think tutaongea hiyo event ya the 2 weeks ago. Easy wacha to get into the feel of things kwanza, tujue vile weekend ilikuwa, vile wiki ilikuwa. Mi jana actually we're recording this on Wednesday, so Tuesday Arsenal was playing. That's why you see I'm sporting,
the jersey.
Yeah. But the worst thing ni hii burungo ni red, so nakanika nimedisappear kwa kiti, but it's all good. You guys will figure it out.
Catch up tu.
Si lazima mnione, as long as mnasikia sauti.
The content is fire.
Yeah, jana maze ile stress nilikuwa nayo. Guy, mbona watu wanataka kuniua?
I was to watch. And then now my ninja Viki. Yeah, na DJ Vic. Anagonga die hard. Anaweza tupa TV nje hapo. Just because. So game inaanza kana fanya some things, and then on a notification ya Google I'm like 20 minutes 1-0. Niko like iko sawa. By the time nimalize a few things haitakuwa imefika half time.
Yeah. Maybe
tunaweza kuwa 2 up. So naona 2 up niko like this is good. And then 2-1, 2-2 I'm like sio game mtajump. Usiangalie Twitter naona Vika me rant man like this looks like a very bad game.
Yeah, jana ilikuwa stressful, but yeah. That's what champions are made of. Last minute.
For me I think most of the time you try kukata watu some slack, but sasa unajua pia you guys are professionals. You've been paid to do this thing. Yeah. We always bottle kwa big stage. I don't know why.
Lakini saa hizi mimi naanza kuona Ateta anafaa kufungua macho kiasi, as much as unacheki ile kiburi ya Venga ilifanya tukachuja Venga. So mse anataka kuona kiburi kaa hiyo ile design. Na ni too soon. As much as amefanya vitu poa sana kwa hii team, tumeona kila kitu, but kuna zile vitu kila mtu anaona, which ni hiyo story ya goalkeeper. If you make your decision that huyu ndio number 1, acha kuwe number 1. Usiseme tuko na 2 number 1s and then huyo mmoja ana make mistakes zingine. Yani huyo mse kwa game ya jana peke yake zile blunder ali make ni kibao. Ramsdale kwa hii nini yote hajawahi make mistakes mingi hivyo. Ndio ame make mistakes zile zimetucost, but hajawahi kuwa mingi hivyo zikifuatana. So his fault peke yake waganio distribution yake from the back, which so far sijaona umse pia akifanya sana, so I can't use it as a gauge,
as a basis.
So decide. Kuna games ka unasema kuna 2 number 1s, then kuna games unafaa kumdrop cause saizi unamuonyesha umsi anaweza fanya any mistake na hakuna consequences.
Number iko guaranteed.
So at least some games hata kama ni one kaa hii Champions League tunaenda kucheza next tusha qualify. Acha nani acheze as much as ile time alicheza alikuwa shaky kiasi, but that's because of the pressure unampatia. You see the same thing happening to Havertz now. Saizi Havertz iko comfortable. So I can see him like being a better player.
Build the confidence.
But ukieka mse under so much pressure inakuwa sasa ana try too hard kujiprove.
As a human unajua sasa mind yako ina operate from part ya nafani prove kitu na ifanye right at the moment una think hivyo.
Hiyo kitu inaniudhi yani cause ni mablanda, but that's all good. Hiyo jana tulitoboa top of the lead
onto the next
top of the table. Sasa hizi mazee elephant iko
miti top mazee. Majama Newcastle hata ongei jana wali delete ma draft zote.
Wacha kuna watu najua walikuwa washaka draft
leo what it is. And I mean go like yes that's how it's supposed to be. But sasa okay UEFA is a very tutajua huko mbele vile itakuwa. So far so good. Tutajua huko mbele vile itakuwa
manzi. Man. So
afu mimi B-ball as in the same time niliona Arsenal ina win. Then sisi also backs kill Knicks. I was like yes, so we've also qualified for the next phase. I'm like yes.
Was Knicks
na zote mbili sikuwatch cause nilikuwa najua mi usema nakonga na swara nikiwatch hizi games za pressure za Arsenal we lose, nikiwatch games za pressure za Bucks we lose. Ile siku nesi watch triumph man.
Okay. Otherwise nini nyingine inaendelea kwa the news?
I think the Kenyan under 20 Kenya football team won Sekafa jana.
Under what?
Under 20. Ni under 20 ama under 19.
Ilikuwa inachezwa wapi?
Ilikuwa inachezwa Kisumu. Bro, watu Kisumu watu walitokelezea. Cause nimeona highlights kadhaa. Kitu inanibamba ni the quality of play. Hawa watu hii hawapuri ball. As in ball in mid inachezwa. Nikaa ask is watching ball kotili as in some very foreign leagues yani. Watu hii wako talented sana.
Nice.
So I just hope because niliona CS alikuwa excited about it, kitweet akiwatch game akifanya nini. I just hope kutakuwa na proper mentorship. Kama Maisa, mimi sijui Maisa ilienda wapi. Something akina Mariga wameopen huko Busia. Very dope sports complex. Ni academy kama Arsenal Academy.
Okay.
Nika chuo, it's a very big place. Wamejenga state of the art. So una sign in kawe ni coach, nika uko job. And then the players wanaishi huko. Very dope domes. So unaona kitu kaa hii inafaa iendelee. And then put money on it. Forget even about the government system nini. Wasi tu individuals put money on it.
As long as you have somebody who can manage.
Ile ball make sure umecheck your highlights. Ndakusaidia nini fulani ya IG, kuna page fulani ya Kenyan football news. Wale watu yao wanaguza ball. Wale watu wanaguza.
But what about their physicality? Cause me I think ile kitu
they're tiny.
Hiyo ndio shida mimi waga tu na si shida ile design mimi wanaga mahali tunakuaga tunalemewa. Watu wetu ni wa physique hatuna. So unaweza pata tunachapa ball mazee lakini
but tunakumbuka mtu kama nani tuseme Ramasalim, that kid alikuwa I think alikuwa Kakamega High School. Alikuwa tu mtiny but ile ball alicheza hadi akiwa Gor na akiwa
but you see now you need like kwa team lazima kuwe na watu.
Lazima kuwe na mabuda.
Lazima kuwe na watu wakubwa wale wako. So a few of you can be tiny. Ile design ya Arsenal akina Kazola akina nani but uko na watu huko hivyo wanaweza.
Lazima kuwe na big man. But wale vijana wa Dagoretti High hawakuwa na watu. Alazo ditches walikuwa kama buda fulani hapo wametolewa.
Okay, so lazima uko pia ni mabuda wako na talent. Si eti mabuda tu juu.
Because so ditches had very big boys time hizo sports za high school. Na pia wali play a very good game. Me my bro ako LD. To some as in for some reason alikuwa na follow hizi stories za ball za high high school. So unakaa nakwambia cheki, so nikakuwa curious coach nini inaendelea. Ball iko levels, as in how to unacheza ball poa, unaona wana pass, kuna coordination, as in ni game ZaQ tunaweza study to chao to waki play game na itubambe, as opposed to watching some other old ninjas play. So tu ni mentorship tu.
Okay.
So hiyo ni one of the things nilicheki kwa news, niko like this is interesting.
Wacha tutaona.
Okay. For us by us. Kenya kwanza manze.
Hiyo jina nikisikia manze inapatia PTSD.
No. Bro,
sikia tu Kenya kwanza.
Ni nini inaendelea?
I have no idea.
Unajua ilifika place mpaka unakuwa scared.
Your story. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an expert and tell you exactly what the government should do with like parastatals na vitu kaa hizo. Your story ya KCC, National Oil.
How?
Hizo zote. What is the overall consensus? Zinafaa kushikiliwa na gava bado ama zinafaa kuuzwa?
Zinafaa zishikiliwe na gava as in ni kama.
Okay, so far what are the benefits tuna get kutoka hizo vitu kukua chini ya mkono ya gava?
Employment. And then as in ni kama tuseme, let's use example ya nyumba. Mimi ni landlord, wewe ni landlord. Kuna apartment Kilimani, niko na apartment Kilimani. Apartment yako ni wewe unaimanage directly. The tenants wanalipa through you and ABCD. Apartment yangu nimepatia agency wa handle. In terms of in terms of management, gani iko prone to be managed properly?
Nile iko na management.
Exactly. Ile niko under agency. So the government ina act kama an agency. So KCC ikikuwa privatized, inamaanisha say kwanza in terms of pricing of commodities, in terms of employment. Anaweza si KCC ni ya ZaQ. Unaweza amua manze wewe upigie mabro zako watoke TZ wakuje wa employ. Mtu hawezi complain juu ya nepotism. But for gava kuna terms and conditions, kuna 2/3 gender rule, we need this amount of representation, we need this, kama ni budgeting tunanidi, kama ni tuseme pricing, pia pricing amwezi just switch the prices.
But what if you switch the prices but you make the facilities look better, more modern, more?
Now the problem with the government, and I've never understood, hata ukiunda nyumba mpya leo na upatie gava ukuje in 2 days your place inakaa
because mimi naambiwa kuna kuagana like some government offices hapo ukienda kwa corridor unaogopa kunyongwa.
Yes,
I've never visited those, but
it's crazy.
Kuna kuaga mabulbs zimetolewa sijui mashindo sawa watu
Supreme Court, hata si Supreme Court. Supreme Court ni building ya kitambo sana. Milimani Law Court. From outside inakaa poa. Very beautiful. Hata ndani ukiangalia vile architecture imefanywa na nini. Very beautiful. Wewe enda Milimani Law Court alafu tukutume uende huko kulipa bond ama nini uingie huko chini uone mambo. Uko like how? Corridors of justice zinanukaje na zinakaje, niko like what is happening? Hata GPO si imepimpiwa but bado ukiingia GPO uko like
that's what I'm saying. Like for me, ikikuwa privatized, I think maybe ile designer ndio gava ipatiane hizo buildings ziko under agencies zile zinazimanage, si ndio? But bado zibaki gava.
Sio ni kina Lloyd Masika. Sio ndo kazi ya
so ku make sure tu kila kitu iko on point, corridors inanuka poa.
In terms of for me I feel tukitumia the word privatization from the government tunajua ni nini wanasema. Wanaongea about selling KCC to someone. Kama vile nini ilifanywa Grand Regency. Sell it to the Libya. But hiyo si solution. Sasa unajua ukisell tuseme ukiuzia Warabu KCC, the next minute kila kitu imechangewa. Management hata employees itakuwa ni from one region pekee. But kama ni ku-maintain, kuna so many companies niko sure wanaweza do a very good job in terms of maintaining KCC ama KICC. So in terms of selling, I am not for that idea. Privatization, kwa kitu kama KCC, unajua kuna KCC Busia. So unaweza imagine KCC imeuzwa tu the Saudi Arabian sijui king. So Busia pale hivyo tukienda KCC tunakutana huko na Waarabu wako huko wanapiga wera. So anko yangu mwenye ako village mwenye anataka hiyo wera ataipata. Exactly.
Anyway, vile nilikuwa nasema tu mimi si expert, but naona nikaa siona they're doing too much.
For me,
from the outside looking in, unaona nikaa they're doing too much. I think hata kama kuna vitu zile wanataka kuimplement, maybe they should try and take some time and see how things work, and because honestly up to now mina believe I say hawakuwa ready for governance.
They
were preparing for the next election, and then by chance wakaona oh shit tuko hapa.
But which as in that's how ina come off,
because they god
na hiyo inakuja back to your teammates. Number one, most definitely one of the most experienced politicians in Kenya, which hata tukiongea about 2027 if Jacom steps aside, unless to miracle happen, sidhani there is a very strong candidate mwenye anaweza
that's
Sugui one. Hiyo tuambiane tu.
Hiyo tu ni ukweli. Plus zile games zinaanza kucheza tu sasa hivi.
Even away from two games to yeke level playground. As a politician, is one of the most experienced in terms of his political mileage. So tuko like ukitoa unye na utoe Rao, tuko like who can compete with because ukieka hapo Martha Karua tuko like yes, she will be a very good deputy. Because for me na feel one of the biggest challenges and a number one on a face ni his number 2. Delegate number 2 mwenye ana come from a Dio's mindset. Si visionary. So after umepiga hii kelele ya Maumau na umeongea hizi vitu zote, and then because hapo tunaongea about national building. Focused on village na some weird stuff. So inabaki as in Zak, mimi na wewe tunafaa tu do podcast fulani inaitwa hip hop, but mimi niko tu hapo kuchill. So Zak anafaa edit, anafaa shoot, anafaa tafute light, anafaa afanye nini, unajua inafika place unakuwa overwhelmed. Huwezi notice by the way kuna glass ya maji next to this and this. So na feel number 2 amsaidii, which maybe ange function poa with ile option alikuwa anafaende nayo ya Martha Karua as the number 2. Martha at least make sense. Ama maybe even ma DVD at least angemwambia bro nini economist, but sasa huyu mwingine sasa uko like
umsewaga tu ni vitisho.
And I feel these guys they were ready but they were not ready. Hawakujua watawin because walikuwa na go against 2 billionaires. So walikuwa like
my nini still stands. So walikuwa wamekama hapo ku prepare for the next one. So this one was just like a practice building.
But sasa it's a year later.
A year later sasa.
Na nyinyi ni adults, as nyinyi ni family men. Ukirudi home mnaongeanga nini na wife about governance?
Hiyo hata sitaki kuongea again. Hiyo naweza kwa ndani, siwezi ongea.
Ukioja tuseme ukisoma hata books za Michelle, The Becoming ya Michelle Obama. Anaongea how so many times Barack had to come home bila decisions. Anamuuliza, madam, imekuwa noma. Tufanyaje? As in nini mimi nifanyaje? Then unapata madam akona solution, anaambia by the way, I think in terms of this policy unafaa uongee na so and so and so and so and so. But sasa hii side nyingine uko like unaambiwa sasa we piga magoti tuombe. It's in the scriptures. God only helps those who help
themselves.
It's in the scriptures.
But Rosie avoid these scriptures what to avoid.
But it is what it is because mazeni noma, as in it's crazy.
Anyway, to talk kutoka politics, I can feel
tutakujiwa.
I can feel the vaginas drying as well. Like no one is interested in this bullshit.
Exactly.
So damn.
onto
other things.
other
Hip-hop.
things, man. Hip hop, man.
Nini mehappen na hip hop?
I feel a lot is happening and a lot is not happening at the same time. Kitu ya kwanza, at least Uncut next week, Wednesday.
Shout outs to Ruby.
Salute to Ruby and the team. But pia there's sad news considering it's the last one 4 years later.
Yeah.
Unaonaje?
I feel like, yes, it's sad, but all good things come to an end. The fact that so far industry yetu haija grow to the point where like now Ruby is getting support from like
The industry
itself. She's pretty much doing this thing by from her pockets. And even back then when she used to have support from like corporates and whatnot, what they used to do was so minuscule to the point where like mi naona nikasa easy and I do for the love of hip hop. But as we've come to learn, the love doesn't pay bills.
The love will kill you.
Yeah, so I think mi naona tu hii since ni ya mwisho I make too big, like kill it and then on to something else.
Too intimate.
Cause sasa unafaa tu ikue like at least memory yake ikue nzuri, other than una stay mpaka inakufrustrate, sasa inakuja kukua like a negative thing. But that's just my opinion. Mi naona tu unless she can now get support and make even sell it, and then she's not like akue sasa nikaa ana consult nacheki wanamuita tu on the side like, so what do you do, what did you used to do over here, anakuwa tu sasa wana handle kila kitu. Cause
hip hop
yetu mazee iko na shida mingi.
Where are our Jay-Z's, man?
waende watupeleke Super Bowl.
Where are our Jay-Z's?
Don't have those.
Cause I think
walevi wengine.
Cause me na feel where the rapreneurs, man. Cause na feel we have people who can actually put bag on it, ama hata influence a few proper brands wakamwaekele money.
I think hiyo ndio part nafikiri bado we're not really, how can I put it, attaching your name to a product. Ndio naona nika bado hatujafika. Natiki BET, all these awards, movies, TV shows, there's always like somebody from the outside attaching themselves to the name so that a product inaonekana juu ya meza as a supporter.
Ukiona kitu kawa whatever kina nani wanafanya, I think what they are doing with BET saizi, Tyler Perry, 50 Cent. By default I have a feeling Jay-Z has a hand in it. But tunaona wako zile za
huku kwetu mazee
ini stuff yetu, so we not see azina tukubali kuwe infiltrated hivi.
Well, no, for me I feel like ni sasa hizi ma corporates, their style of advertising is still prehistoric, the old way of doing things. Nakumbuka kitambo tukiwatch Game of Thrones and then wase wanaanza kuzusha juu ya sijui hakukuwa careful kuona kikombea sijui ni Starbucks ama nini during those times hakukuwa na that is marketing, my nigga. Like that's it's intentional. So kuattach jina yako kwa product ka hiyo ni kitu watuka kina Safaricom, kina Coca-Cola, kina nani in Kenya should be doing right now. Because ile for me ile kuwatch TV mtu anze kukua hii ni toilet paper unataka kununua, nigga, you've been doing this for the last 50 years. Yeah, try to do something that somebody be like, mbona hii ni podcast ya kuongea juu ya hip hop na kuna tissue juu ya meza, what is it doing there? You create that conversation, people start talking that, you understand? So ishi ya Ruby ingekuwa na wase indirectly wanaisupport na kwao ni a form of advertising. But since they don't see that, their advertising is still wale ma agents this guy drinks Coca-Cola, yes, he's young 20s what year old,
ile advert ya Eve Mungai ya Minute Maid.
Yes, ni trash. Let me not say that.
Okay. na respect
you don't have to speak to advertise something.
I'm like any advert ya Minute Maid you are on Nduthi going where hata ifanye tu ikuwe very mediocre, just go in a very dope apartment and Minute Maid iko hapo, you're cleaning things and then just kunywa the nini hapo ama iko tu hapo you doing your stuff.
You just need to see it. People just need to ask themselves, why is it there? What is it doing there? Then kwenye hiyo convo, that's yeah, but hapa hivi kwetu mazee. So mi naona tu until we get to the point where like now shows like this can be supported by corporates in terms of like them seeing it as a way to advertise their products and also support the cause. Until we get there, I think Ruby siko ubaya, but
because I feel we are not that far away because hip hop festival was well represented. Nairobi Hip Hop Festival. Tutakumbuka venye Jamison was heavy that thing and then pia Kenyan original. Ukiingia hivi unaona tu KO, unaona Jamie uko like
yeah,
damn.
That was a dope.
For me hata nimeshinda nikiambia kina jeshi ya Boom Bap Click. For me I think that's one of the best hip hop events nimeattend in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that one was dope.
Uncut year 2020 and then Nairobi Hip Hop Festival in terms of how it was packaged, because nilikuwa like corporate wamebelieve in kitu na wameput money on it.
Yeah,
well organized, so inamaanisha this thing can actually happen.
Yeah,
because so mbona tunaacha award udema kaenika man. But I'm feel because me have been there with battle rap. The reason why ilifika mahali na battle rap tuko like bro it's a rap.
Yeah, sometimes it's not worth it.
Number one kwanza ni mafans, because us guys are putting our best foot forward for the fans, but wako lukewarm. When everything is dope, they're not saying anything. When something collapses, everyone has an opinion.
Yeah,
stakeholders, sisi ni hip hop heads, sisi ni so and so. When it comes to actually pushing the agenda, ninjas are quiet. Stuff hit the fan, sasa nabaki kila mtu anakuwa na professional opinion. Juu inafika place uko like we need to book ZaQ for session. As in huyo ndo the perfect DJ for event. We have to pay ZaQ. Na tukilipa ZaQ inamaanisha we have to lipisha tickets. So yes, tunaweza ifanya mara moja, tunaweza ifanya the second time, but now if there's no ROI ama there's no growth, ROI inaweza ku even in 20 years, but kunafaa kuwa na growth.
Yeah,
the number of people coming, visibility, brand partnership. Man, it's sad, but
it is what it is.
Good part here, Uncut. I happened to be one of the return panelists. I think 3 times. Yeah, for the 4 times Uncut may exist, nimekuwa panelist mara 3.
Okay,
imekuwa a very good experience. I think just like 2019, because 2019 ilikuwa the representation was dope in terms of the categories, na ilikuwa very competitive. Categories kama hata album of the year, best male nini. I think nime experience the same one this year kwa specific categories kama album of the year. As in projects zimedrop mpaka tulikuwa na nominees karibu 8. So you have to choose 8 ni ile nenye as in mume get opinions from fans, and then zile nenye wenyewe mnajua about. There were even more, so you have to narrow down to 5. I think Ruby had to take it to 6. Juu kuna zile niko like this one has to be there.
Oh, speaking of which, maybe that's where I want to bring this back to now. The last interview we had, mali ulikuwa tulikuwa na one of the panelists atakuwa kwa hiyo nini, si ndio? Uno si atakuwa?
Ni panelist.
Ni panelist, si ndio? Yeah. So after that interview, niliona a few people watched it and the comments were a mixed bag. Kuna wase walikuwa wanasema he was capping a lot. And then my DM was late as well. Kuna maartist wa TZ wanafeel ni kapi alikuwa na cap. So basically actually hakuna haja ya kuficha nani Wakazi.
This is hip hop.
Yeah, Wakazi hit me up.
Beberu.
Yeah. Wakazi hit me up and said homie was capping a lot, and I think we need to sit down so we can set the record straight. So I know he said something about next year, beginning of next year he'll be around. I think there's kuna ile function waga Zanzibar.
Yeah, nini
Sauti za Busara. I want to go for that thing this year.
Your stuff ni dope.
This time I want to go for
next year.
Next year, yeah. Next year around Feb, I think.
Inaweza kuwa plot.
I want to go for that thing.
Inaweza kuwa plot.
Yeah. So, Wakazi said there's some things he needs to set straight.
Any element on anything?
He didn't mention anything because it was just an Instagram DM. So the interview, dope, but
because for
things we need to set straight.
For the interview, I feel we can even cut some slack and it one because hata tulikuwa bado tuna scratch the surface.
Yeah, hatukuwa the place got a bit noisy
because me had so many questions za kumuuliza kwanza about the music, and then where the conversation, the direction it took, it was even better because now we had to ask specifics if the industry looks like ikona too much cartelism, why does it look like it's
popping? Yeah,
because from Norata nilikuwa namuuliza kwani TZ iko factor aje because na feel you guys are extremely visible than us. Na sisi inakanika kuna politics mob as much as on the ground, si hata kuna gatekeeping ama kuna politics ni shit is not happening. Ina look poor online, offline there's nothing. For them so na feel for me understanding yangu ya one ni on the outside inaweza ka high look vile na anticipate, but from the inside I feel at least they're working because umsaki kuambia wana underground rapper na do tours to in 3 places na anauza match worth karibu 50 ama 100 G's. Like, bro, that's a functional industry. Ama so hizo ni vitu zifanyiki
huko. Yeah, so we want to see like actually when Wakazi gets here we'll talk about it because I also want to know how his album is performing both in East Africa na mali yuko majuu, because I listened to the album. I love the album, but I feel like iko na disconnect kiasi na wasi TZ because mazee nasikia unajua mimi ni mse wa references. Like that's why I love MF Doom because any of his bars there are some references to like either something you read in a book or a cartoon you watch or something like that. Na iko na hizo mob, but hizo references zote ni za vitu za majuu, ni vitu waseka kina Jay wata understand.
I feel for
vitu kina Benny the Butcher wata understand.
Yes,
but now a guy in TZ hata Nairobi nafikiri kuna a few guys who wale wanaweza get yo metaphor.
I feel Wakazi ana face whatever Timmy Blanco ana face in the 254.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the Timmy Blanco,
because Timmy Blanco for me
is nice.
For each generation
he's the nicest.
Timmy
is the nicest.
And then there's this kid called ZaQ. Those two very lyrical MCs. But lazima understand kwanza Timmy Blanco ako New York. Hayuko Kilimani, so you have to like go and do your research vizuri. Tumia internet. Bure utasema mtana rap tu na kizungu utamiss a lot of things.
It's not about kizungu.
Nice. So I feel for Wakazi and face whatever Timmy Blanco.
So for me I'm really interested to know how he's making it here and in who, like, where is his biggest fan base?
I think ni TZ because most of the albums ana market in the Tanzanian space. Because tuseme unakumbuka time Bambu alikuwa majuu. Alikuwa na drop ya majuu but alikuwa na market. Because anajua consumers wangu wenye wana fuck with me wako 254. So I think for nani pia ni the same.
Hiyo ni kitu ningependa kusikia kutoka kwake because niko sure ako na hizo analytics. Ako na stats.
Kwa Wakazi ni mdope.
Ni mse mdope. Alafu ana understand yo the inner workings of the industry.
Alafu na feel
akiongea. So I don't know.
For him na feel I'm not taking anything from the Tanzanians, Zak poleni, but wakazi angekuwa Kenya, I think the closest competition to Kali in terms of bilingual ingekuwa because even the commercial appeal akona the commercial appeal. So TZ unajua bado wako kwa ile the basis how a hip hop head anafaa kuwa.
Yeah.
For them Nikimbishi is Nikimbishi okay. Feed ni hii lineage ya wakazi because Feed si amefika place ya akabounce between commercial na
but I think I've seen something new with Feed.
Yeah, akona Feed Q na nani? Who's this guy? Nito Tamu. Na Christian Bella. It's a very dope visual.
I've seen that. I've seen
na pay homage to Tang. As in it's a good verse yake Nkali. Nani amefanya tu some Otile Brown normal stuff.
Okay.
Christian Bella.
Yeah, so listen, man, hiyo time ya Sauti za Busara, I want to talk to a few of those guys. I want to talk to Wakazi, I want to talk to Fresh. And Fresh like, iko nominated kwa ndio
lyricist of the year.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe ata come through for
once even lyricist ilikuwa hard because as Fresh like Deadly, Max Cortez, Crazy. There's this young boy anaitwa Conboy. Noma, so tulikuwa like makata tuliambia kina wani nyinyi ndo wa Tanzania. Mimi mkiniuliza mimi ndawaambia Max Cortez kwanza, that's my shooter. Niko like maybe Max any day. But now for them ndo takombe the dynamics, and then ukisikia Fresh like okay, this guy is nice.
Yeah, dude is nice. So if he comes for the event, we might get a sit down, but I don't know if all the guys nominated will make it here for the event. I don't know. Naweza kuwa poa, yeah. So
I was even asking these guys also at TZ na wa UG, away too from the awards, my panelists, nilikuwa naambia na feel the fourth and the grand finale uncut ime reopen ile portal ene nyinyi muli exist in, because time yenu nili feel you guys were moving around East Africa easily. Because 1 minute unaona Wasimko TZ, there's Keishaka and Nako Tunako, there's nani wale waso wa UG wame lugha flow wako huko mko huko. For saizi na feel it's a very good, hata niko naambia Uganda organizing staff as guys pull up. It's still lazima.
I don't think I'm welcomed in Uganda, but yeah.
Why? Issues uko. Ulichokoza kina Navio.
Niliongea mbaya juu ya someone. I think might have been Navio.
Navio ama the myth.
Navio, I don't know. That's the thing. Like I don't know anyone from Uganda.
Those guys,
I have no idea. I know Navio peke yake.
Unajua
and if he's still the one representing,
unajua clear cut.
Clear cut, yeah. Back in the days, right?
But the clear cut ni Navio na the myth.
But those are like back in the days,
yes,
right? Who is their new generation?
New generation yao sijui.
Yeah, that's the
me
thing.
I'd tell you Atlas.
Yeah.
Is it Atlas ama?
The thing is, like, the problem I had with Uganda is that, like in Kenya, if you ask anyone, they won't bring up Keishaka, they won't bring up Bamboo, they won't bring up K-South, they'll bring up the new generation. In TZ, they won't bring Akina Nako Tunako, none of those guys. Because their nini is documented. We want to know who is the new guy. So when I mentioned Uganda, Ruby and Corinne were like, Navio. I'm like, huh?
That's like 1900.
Like, there's no one else in Uganda?
Actually, on the panel, Leon, one of the things us guys have been asking, because baka ilifika place tunaambia acha the Ugandans or the Tanzanians who run their narrative, because from outside looking in,
we don't,
we are like, bro,
who is there?
Who's doing what in
So when I said that, somebody tagged one of the Ugandan guys, and even the guy that was tagged was also not from this generation. It's like from our generation.
Now apparently they have one of the longest running hip hop awards in East Africa. Yeah, the MTN Ugandan Hip Hop Awards.
Really?
Imekuwa around for a very long time.
Okay.
I
need to be educated. Like
so na feel for them UG wana operate kama
design we our market is here, we don't give a fuck about that.
Wana operate kama Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe iko na very dope hip hop community. Very dope MCs. Bar for bar, I think alafu unajua ni bilingual, kwanza they are very comfortable in English.
Yeah. Zimbabwe
normal, but now for them they're comfortable
mali wako
their cocoon. So ukianza kuongea about Africa unapata wanatokelezea wakicomplain, tuko like but who are these people? Then ukienda usikize ndo uko like okay mnaweza sawa, you guys have the fire but where are you? In 2023 man, we are as in the internet revolution is happening.
So if anything comes out in Uganda, we'll probably visit, but I will like, let me apologize in advance. I didn't mean anything by what I say, but I just wanted to know like, where are your artists?
For me, na feel in the coming years, in the coming years, hopefully kona next year we have to do a trip to TZ. Hip hop caravan to TZ. Na unajua watu wakisikia hip hop caravan nafikiria you guys have to be like 50 of you guys moving. I mean, like even if us guys are 4 or 5 or even 2, we'll go to TZ. Chill with our say. Bounce to hizo
Chuga. I'm going to Chuga.
Hata UG I feel like we can dig something from them. Ili hata utapata the new age creatives saa huko ndo ausa ndo watu wengine na feel wanafaa complain about gatekeeping. It's only gatekeeping that can make the next generation not exist. But story for another day.
That's another story for another day. What's happening? What else we have on our docket?
Joe Biden versus everyone.
Yeah, mean gonna fikirini versus NBA young boy. But unaniambia it's versus everyone.
Yeah, there's something na DJ Academics, but the Academics I think ni the hip hop community trying to
start some shit.
Yeah, which for me on that one I am Nikozile that's BS, because if it's my space, I determine what I'm doing with my space.
Yeah.
Because again, back to this entitlement hip hop heads. Just because I'm a practitioner in the hip hop space, I'm supposed to do what you guys want.
Yeah.
Mi neza amua, yes, mi napenda boom bap, but I'll put on also a drill. And there's nothing anyone will do.
Yeah.
It's my space.
It's your
so hiyo ndo swali alikuwa naulizwa like, DJ Academics has put on wasewa drill and a new sound, blah blah blah. Joe Biden hasn't done anything for the underground. I was like,
he doesn't have to.
Joe Biden will have something to say about it. For sure,
no, he probably has something to say about it, because he was trending the whole day yesterday, meaning on Tuesday. But I mean, the whole story of what he said about NBA Youngboy, and I understood exactly what he was talking about. And then guys started bringing numbers. Oh, Joe did these numbers. This guy's doing bigger numbers. Or the whole gun to your head, name 3 Joe Biden songs. I hate that shit. That shit is like the worst. Because some of my favorite rappers, nobody can name any of their songs.
True.
Black Thought is probably one of my favorite MC of all time. You might put a gun to my head, ask me to name 3 of his songs. I might struggle. But I know the songs.
Yes.
I don't have to share it with you. I don't have to put it on. You understand?
Validation.
For validation, yeah. So that this young generation of trying to have everything validated by naming
and numbers.
Those numbers don't mean nothing. Those numbers are cooked.
Because hata tukiongea about this Spotify Wrapped thing and blah blah blah, the numbers zina pop up.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. You guys have done crazy numbers, but who cares?
Who gives a
sawa uko big stage. Numbers zako zinakusaidiaje?
Yo, and the whole Spotify thing is about to change, because currently you get like what, for a million streams,
1,000.
A million streams get you $3,000. A million, because it's 0.003. So, and then they're about to change the terms again. I think they already did to
so
whereby
enforced January.
Yeah,
January
where
1st.
Like you need the 1,000 streams
to get,
and it's no longer that bullshit thing they used to have there, where like you can just put a sound as long as it's 31. Is it 31 seconds?
0.30 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
31.
No, it's 31. Yeah, because basically anything under 30 you can't monetize. So it's over 30. So guys were just putting like even anything over 30. Some are putting like blank whatever, it is something to help you sleep. So when they change that, you're even going to get less money from Spotify. So those numbers don't really mean things.
Because I think the numbers game imeharibu the industry.
Yeah.
Because guys, the texture of the substance itself in terms of the art.
Yeah.
Iko tu.
Yeah.
Because niko like bro, album unaisikia first listen, second listen
unachana nayo. Haina
like where's the substance?
Yeah, replay value is
because I have to go back to Kiswahili kina Ovet and go like, oh okay, so this is a good one. I have to go to Caterpillar Guinness me niko like, hey, this is a good one. But tuko zile za okay, so hizi zingine it's a numbers game. Muna do very good numbers, but in the next 2 years utasikia the album. Because unaweza sikia mta mentality sahi na ina sound kama
fresh. Yeah.
Top to bottom niko like damn.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that whole beef with NBA Youngboy, I don't know what is going on because I
but alikuwa na call out. Me I loved the pattern Joe mali niliagree na yeye ni alisema ni aje bro, your numbers and the ABCDs vitu zote ni poa but your music sucks.
Yeah, which is what people need to hear more.
Suck. 254 we have that problem. We don't tell people that
the music,
enough. Ukiwaambia when you hater.
That's why like I just avoid talking about it.
Mimi niliacha cause ulikuwa unapeana opinion genuine niko like bro, I feel like that jam is irrelevant. I don't know it wasn't sawa. Acha nisikize BN basi. Cause why am I supposed to listen to just my favorite genre of music if
you're not giving me anything I can listen to?
And dope is subjective. Dope is relative. But kuna do as in so nilikuwa like Joe Biden, what you're saying is even what some of us tunataka kusema on a regular.
Yeah, that platform he got, like I know Drake really dissed him on that, like he's failed as a rapper, now he's but that platform is
very important.
That was his calling. Fuck hip hop, fuck rap, fuck hip hop, fuck everything.
Hata nani Talib on People's Party
is dope.
Juzi nimekuwa nikiocha nilikuwa na session yake na nani na who's this guy na Nore.
Oh yeah, session yake
3 hours 29 minutes.
I haven't watched the whole thing.
3 hours 29 minutes. That was me on Sato. I was like, yes, now this is
those are some of the places where the conversations are actually like people can talk about. Cause Talib hakuna kitu utamwambia. Hata when the Twitter uanze call out, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because he has the information and he has been there. Ukiongea about some of the dope rappers, Talib is there. Ukimwambia about classics akonazo. About knowledge, he's one of those ninjas. So niko like, yes.
Nani tried, what's his name? Consequence alitry kushit on Talib, but
you can't shit on Talib.
You can't shit on Talib, especially if your name is Consequence, dude. Like, come on, tulia.
Hata walikuwa naongea about beefs, akisema bro, kuna watu I don't have a problem with you, but ukimpush sana and I take to the mic kama wewe ni rapper, then he kills you and then anajua you can't reply.
Yeah.
I'm a dope rapper. So nakukill then I go back to my stuff, which for me niko like it's a very good thing, man.
Yeah. Math pia amekuwa ki have some really good guests except mwisho with the D-Dot. It's a good sit down, but there's a place where D-Dot is sucking his own dick, talking about like basically comparing himself to other producers with what he's done, and then bringing up people who are dead, they cannot defend themselves. So he tried as much as he was trying to drive a point across, but bringing up Dilla on that conversation was like
irrelevant,
tasteless to me. Like he didn't have to mention Dilla. Joachio, yeah, he really didn't have to mention Dilla, not in the way he did it. And I know the point he was trying to bring across. Back in the days, the backpack rap niggas were like really stuck on like, yo, if you're not making beats like Dilla, you're not doing anything. I understand that frustration. If you are one of these like hit makers, all these other dope guys who are making beats at the time, but they were making it on radio, the backpack rappers were not trying to hear that. But this was the backpack rappers. So if you're not making music for those type of guys, why should you care about what they have to say?
True.
So it's for them, they were like, if you're not making beats like our guy who's making our type of beats, we are not fucking with we're not fucking with that shiny suit bullshit you're doing up there, right? But that's them saying it. It's not Dilla who said it.
True.
So him bringing up Dilla in that, I felt was very tasteless. And respect to Dilla, you're a legend and all that, but fuck you.
Entitlement.
Yeah, that entitlement is because according to him, people don't mention his name in the group of producers or whatever the fuck, which is cool. You can complain about it, but complain about it to the right people.
True.
Don't bring up names of people who are not even here now.
Like a bitter.
It sounds like you're bitter and salty now. And for me, any Dilla disrespect, I do not take it well.
Dilla is one of those people.
Yeah, he's one of those guys to be.
Talking of Dilla, nilikuwa naona Twitter wase wakibring up ni album gani hiyo ya J? Walikuwa wanasema ikue J and Dilla. Finally, the album needs to drop.
There's been
something donuts.
Oh yeah,
is it J Donuts?
J Donuts or something. Yeah, but maybe some other Dilla joints, but not donuts, because donuts is very
sentimental.
It's sentimental. Plus, it's not for everyone. There are people who will not get it, especially if you're not a producer or anything. You will not get donuts. Because it's an album that basically it's an album he made while he was on his deathbed.
Yeah.
So it was just him chopping up samples and playing them, just experimenting with a few things. So some of the things over there are not properly, they're not polished, but we loved it for what it was. For that specific. So I wouldn't want to see like a few guys rapped on some joints from Donuts. I think who did? I think Talib did. I think there's a Talib, there's a De La Soul. There's the famous one, Baby was done by who? I think it's MF Doom. A few guys took.
But now whoever you've mentioned down you to
they in that clique.
The Dilla Ninja.
Yeah, and it was never official. It was never. So if somebody is trying to do something official with that, it might not come out.
Because the suggestions, Jiga Nini, I was like.
But Jay's name came up the other day because of his birthday, I guess. So
on Monday.
Monday.
Plus, there's that kuna hiyo chest walimake na the hip hop museum, Brooklyn hip hop museum.
Yeah.
And then it had all the albums, alafu na space ya one extra album. So ndo tulikuwa zile za
J Donuts.
Is it J Donuts or is it Book of Hove? So tulikuwa like what is it? Because of course umsave like outside, maybe he's cooking something.
Maybe yeah.
Maybe he's cooking.
So hizi unajua he has the freedom. He has the freedom to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Bora tu si piano. Okay, ataka ni piano album, it's okay. Eliona mkiongea about flute album au for me I respect 3 Stacks. I am not in that space ya kuisikiza sahi.
Yeah, so same here, like I listened to maybe 3 songs. They were very long. So I think it's one of those albums you listen to when you're just, maybe you've had like a rough day and you need to calm down.
Or maybe you're just cleaning.
You're just cleaning because it's very, kona hiyo mood.
So really got like, yeah, but I loved the interviews na mali yako mentally.
Yeah, where he's mentally.
And it brings us, inatuleta back to 54. Mambo ya entitlement. Sijui kama umeona hiyo news, but now najua ni kitu cha kubo. Jirongi is back to his ranting bullshit on Facebook.
Really?
Wakes up, drops something huko. Unajua sasa mimi Facebook kwanza I think I deactivated my Facebook because there's too much bitching by the Kenyan hip hop community on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah, so I was like, nah, not interested. But now kwa group yetu ya hip hop heads, nimeona mtu alipost stuff ya that guy akiongea mbaya about akina Kali. Brian Ouko Omolo, hope ujalipia hii exercise juu ya that ka stupid list nilipostiwa on Twitter. So you saw that list ya blogger flani? There's a list. Kuna list flani hapa ya top 50 best Kenyan rappers of 2023. Ska, yani Calligraph, Ska, Brida, Femi1, Kalamoto, Caterpillar, Trio, Octo, blah 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 mpaka uko mwisho. So the guy was ranting. Tikali amelipia the stuff sijui fake nini, shida ya hip hop heads Kenya ni fakeness ime take over, blah blah blah. So I'm like, Jironge, this guy is almost 50. I mean, I respect G, because me at back then tukidoing stuff za Room 16, he was always on our necks na hizi matusi mingi, but I was like, it's okay because it is what it is, so it's your opinion nini, but now this is 2023, bado una complain about Kali ati fakeness in the industry, Trio Mio sijui ni nice but afai kuko hapo hizi list. Bro, you're 50, you're caring about lists. Unafaa ukuwe na podcast ukiongea about mentorship ya Trio Mio. One minute you're arguing about Vigeti, the next minute you're unatukana Kali na Trio Mio. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Gatekeepers,
but una gatekeep nini na you're not even Nico, like
there's no gate in your house.
As in, one of our problems pia ina come back to situations guys, as in what are we doing for the important things in the industry. Unakaa sasa tuseme bidot umeenda mathofa, you're there complaining na us guys are making memories. Jirongi uko Facebook complaining na Keishaka back, badala mutrai kuona vile us guys are getting a kalamashaka ama an uko flani mau documentary like kile little brother wamedu. They have issues.
They're mad issues. That documentary just was the saddest thing. It's same.
But I was
I'm a fan of like the whole
gang.
The whole gang. So even when the separation happened, it kind of broke my heart. But then watching the documentary and seeing how they're talking about him, and I was like, no. And I think Fonte somehow still has a door open to some extent. I think they can still talk. But Pooh is done. Pooh is done with Ninth completely. Like the way he was talking, it was like, nah.
Fuck this nigga.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. That was sad.
But kitu nanibamba with them ni, even with the issues, wako like, let's document this thing. Let's address the issues in a very mature way. Though the next generation, as in us guys are here to learn, okay, this is what happened.
This is what happened.
This is what they're doing. These other guys, De La Soul, yes, you only drop something. But tukiangalia vile the OGs are talking about it, ikwe conflict, ikwe nini, awatukanani, so niko like, bro, uko na watu wako online. Sakri, imagine unaingia kwa hao mtena.
There's a guy who used to work with them a lot. Actually, I think he's from Philly. So the last time he was here, I think it was last year, if I'm not wrong. We were talking and then Keishaka's name came up. And he was like, oh, by the way, do you know these guys can't make it, they can't go to Dandora now. They've been banned from going to Dandora.
Who?
Kina Keishaka, I think Kama and
Vigeti.
One of those, yeah. So I'm asking by who? It's like Jirongi. Like, what? I don't. So I didn't follow up because I'm really not interested in that shit.
As in Gia nagonga tu na hizo mambo.
So apparently he says now he's the king of.
Nah, there's nothing like me kwanza hiyo territorial bullshit ya sijui hii mtaa bro. This is the 254 kuna kitu inaitwa a functional legal system.
Yeah.
Ninjas are gangsters online. Offline unashikwa kama smadi na manduthi.
Oh shit. Mnashikwa
offline.
Mnaanza kuomba msamaha.
Yes. Poleni sio sisi.
That guy looked like
dem yako sasa ndio wako hapo yesa ndo gangster kuza kwa hapo si wewe huwezi sema anything cause the streets are crazy. Online gangsterism ni cool but offline the Kenyan legal system works.
Yeah. And when the system doesn't work unashikwa kasmadi. Huyo mse angechoma. Alafu kumchoma.
Na kuzata
is lucky that like I think ni public figure so people walikuwa 50-50 walikuwa hapo and then guys were 50-50 about what should be done. Msimpige, msimfanye nini mzee.
But Zak, why? Hiyo ndio kitu mimi nilikuwa nauliza like why?
Hiyo nini yake moja inaitwaje? Lags. Ni lags ama overga viatu gani? It's not yeah, I think waga ni wasewa
lags ama clacks.
Clacks na lags. Waga mafanzo wa lags.
But why?
So one of moja ilibaki nyuma.
Cinderella ama ule mtu aliyejanga viatu ni Snow White.
Oh shit.
But why?
I don't know.
Like this guys say wamekuwa na madeals so as in they are making money or they are trending. Ni also drop jam leo ipatie 2-3 days tunaongea about 100,000 views. So inamaanisha these guys are raking in from YouTube.
Yeah.
So nini?
I don't know.
Ni umtaa.
I think you're mtaa mentality.
Move out bro. Move out. Jay-Z aishi Mercy Projects. Nas aishi QB.
Yeah.
Move out. Kali aishi Kayole.
Yeah.
Okto aishi Kibra.
But do you think they are making enough to be able to move out? Maybe move out to the next level.
As in just
the
move
next
out.
level. Yeah, the next level.
Caterpillar kwa ngoma inaitwa nini? Me Against Me. Anasema ni aje he had to move from his old hood. Juu hataki wasee wajue ni nini yako onto.
No.
So uko like bro as in Zak inafika place uko zile za hawa sasa unajua DJ Zak anaishi pale. You have to move.
Yeah.
Not that una move from wasee but pia unaenda seclusion flani because when you public figure.
Yeah.
The mystique is what makes wasee wanakuwa excited about you.
Yeah.
But ukiwa tu available niko like
kuja kutuibia pikipiki. How do you
why? Mimi nilioneo kitu nilikuwa like kwa nini as in paka nilienda nikatry ku research about Mbogi Genje niko like kwa nini imefanyika wali break up ama these guys are not doing okay paka nikaenda kwa ile interview yenu nao si wanaongea tu poa ni you like what's it wanatoka from good homes.
Yeah.
So what I think pikipiki ni 8 years. Sinizi stuff wanaitanga senke.
Yeah, ni za China.
This boda normal. That's 8 Gs. 8 Gs Sumadio anaweza make in one session.
Yeah, one session. Okay. That's when our like talent comes in. I think siko ubaya but kuna I think what I'm kujua the difference between talent and something that's popping. These guys were popping.
Are they talented?
They were just popping.
For me, yes.
Because if it was talent, you should be able to do that again and again. Even if people don't fuck with it later on. Because a lot of the artists, whatever they were putting out was still as good as whatever they did before.
Yes.
But maybe the reception, because people moved to the next thing. There's another artist that came around. But they were able to do it to sustain themselves and keep their name relevant.
Unaona vile Mbogi Genje walikuwa naenda hizi Gengeton festivals so wanakuja na convoy crowd ina go crazy.
Yeah, ina go crazy, yeah.
I'm like amku make enough ama what fuck is happening. Hiyo stuff ilinisumbua because niko like no.
Yeah, ama uliona tu pikipiki iko mahali haina mtu ukadecide because you never know, maybe you might be tempted.
But these guys are driving, I think so. Maybe not. But
nikitoka hapo nje saizi nipate mtu amepaki pikipiki na hayuko hapo na ameacha key.
Utachukua. Wewe Zak utachukua.
Bado sijajua. Huwezi jua.
Kwa environment go like bro.
Environment cause maybe malika hapa.
Cause hata tulikuwa na sketch juzi Eli sketch big gomi Eli sketch kwa tunapiga story about history ya gangsterism kwa industry come up, and then tukabaki msetu tulikuwa tuna excuse back then about you gangster kwa rap ni Octo. Because for our generation Octo is from the gutters. Na unajua Kibra is crazy. At that time kina Octo alikuwa from the gutters. So tuko like alikuwa excused for a while ku bring you kuja na you gangster kwa industry. But if Octo alished off the gangster hiyo ufala and then akakuwa mpaka siku hizi ana make ma talks in UN bro, nigga na fly to Dubai kwenda kupatiana ma talks huko about Kibra. Niko like then mse mwingine we ana excuse ya kusema cinema gangster, wacha uizi. Kuna line fulani hiyo ni bamboka ngoma yake anasemanga mimi nikiacha kuimba kuna kitu anasemanga about yake akiacha kurap for miaka kama 2 yeye bado atakuwa fiti. But ukiacha kurap for like a year afande wale ni wezi. That's what ndio hizi vitu zina happen. Ninjas are not checking music and then my videos
wanaiba pikipiki.
Why? Afu online kuna these kids wa Mombasa. Nimeona hiyo stuff niki on my way here. Walikuwa wamepost Twitter, was it Twitter ama TikTok? Uliona video fulani ya watu fulani wameshika masimu na wallet wakiambia wase gig ya Christina Shusho msikuja na mafone kama hizi, tunataka kuibia phone na manoma ma iPhone. Paka walikuwa wameibia mse fulani Jako, and then ndani yao Jako kuna nene alikuwa na key yake ya gari. Wakiambia wewe kujia hii key yako ya Toyota na utembee na simu mzuri, hizi ni simu gani tunawaibia bla. Ninjas wanaipost online.
Na sura zao ziko.
Yes. As in us guys saizi tumeibia Kali and then we are here. Ambia Kali hizi ni simu gani unatembea nazo bana, next gig tunataka ukuje na iPhone ABCD. Na mkuje gig ya Christina Shusho msiogope kubai tiko.
Okay.
Na mkuje na simu noma noma na mchukue vida.
DCI hawajakuwa tagged.
I'm getting to that. Leo asubuhi ni nini naona DCI wamepost Twitter. The kids walichukuliwa.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Ili iwe funzo kwa wengine.
Walichukuliwa na wako pale tena watu wanauliza, tena nyinyi si magangster vile mlikuwa?
Wanalia.
Na ndio nilikuwa naambia online gangsterism Kenya ina exist. Offline wewe ni mwizi. Utashikwa. Niliona hiyo kitu nikasema yes. Yes. Acha watu washikwe huko kidogo
manze. Okay hivyo.
But for Mbogi Genja I don't know what's happening, but I just hope what I get their shit together because wako na very large following, people fuck with their stuff. So I just think there's money in music.
There's money in music and
just learn the trade to vizuri.
Yeah, quote unquote gangsterism ilifanya mademo wamewapenda. Niona Jackie Viki akisema anapenda huo mse mmoja
yake ona tu smardia
na cheesy
sana.
Alafu sasa mnaenda kuiba pikipiki.
Ongeni na Jackie.
Anunulie pikipiki.
Na Jackie akupatie deal ya Naivas.
Imagine Mbogi Genja wameingia Naivas.
Wanaweza uza mbaya sana.
Wanaweza iba vitu kwa shelf. Yes, been
smadi pole. Mi hata si Mkenya, ZaQ ndo Mkenya.
Acha ni kuiba pikipiki.
Acha ni ufala.
Acha ujinga.
But I just hope also to get their shit together with which inanirudisha kwa issue ya a guys frustrated because for what hii session ni venye ni after tumuongea nika jina ya Jinx ika come back later on ndo nikasema ningekushtua hata waambie Jinx akuje tumuulize.
By the way kuhusu vitu kadhaa
nini na happen Boomplay.
I don't know
cause Ares aligo at them the other week. Hata nikamuuliza kunaendaje, akabaki guys haven't been paid since April nini. And then now for my interview with Ares aliongea highly about Boomplay. Kwa hata yeye alikuwa anasema Boomplay wa kuwe waki collect royalties on behalf of MCSK. So ndo tukipia alikuwa anawaambia hizi ni two different. From hiyo conversation nikaongea na Kate, the IP lawyer, na tulikuwa tunawaambia now watu pia wako misinformed. Boomplay is a distribution company. MCSK is a CMO. So there's no way a distribution company can collect revenues. they can only remit. But which bado tu nasema tu there's something in our work hapo. So if you guys are making money, RS ndiye ana own ndani ya Cockpit 1 and ndani ya Cockpit 2. Those albums, I think by the time alikuwa na post stats za ndani ya Cockpit 2, it had karibu 3.2 million listens.
Really?
Yeah. On Boomplay. So inamaanisha hiyo ni one of the highest revenue generators.
Yeah.
And then you haven't been paid since April.
Damn.
I'm like, baka nilikuwa like Jinx, muna need to clean up his stuff because it's I look poor. And then 2 days ago, Wangeshi
Yeah.
ana complain, ako like, bro, Boomplay mmesahau
Oh, come on. I have too many of my peoples in there. I don't want to talk shit.
Even for me as in I was concerned. That's why I even tagged the Jinx. Hata nikamwambia Jinx because tumekuwa tukitaka sana kukaa chini na we talk about this CMO thing and the distribution because he understands the dynamics. Because inaweza kuwa maybe it's an issue of the creatives hawana intel how Boomplay works.
Yeah.
Because mimi naweza kosa kujua how your platform works, so na expect tu nikipatana na ZaQ tukifanya hii anafanya nitumie do, hujanitumia do. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So naweza taka say at least to find a way around it, because there's no way MCSK will be fucking people up and then tena the alternatives that us guys have because that ukisema yes DistroKid is an option and Bandcamp is an option, but at least we have a mother company at home.
Yeah.
And tunaweza walk into their offices and complain.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man,
ile burungu ya Papuz hiyo work majuu peke yake ama pia iko huko ile inajitaje TuneCo
ina work huko because I think kama boyo 1183 wamekuwa
because if I think ukiona TuneCo si watakuweka kwa hizi platforms lakina Spotify
sini for distribution.
Yeah.
Yes, TuneCo I think works.
Okay works. I don't know how these things work anyway. Tuta try to have nani
Jinx I think it's only right because unajua now Jinx is our nigga. So mimi nilikuwa naona anakukiwa huko niko like bro maze yo my G.
Yeah, so yeah
hata tukupatie pia space.
Yeah. Tutaongea naye in fact kama naweza tokea to chop it up kiasi naweza kwa session for next week because we've been planning something with Jinx for a minute and if le 2 time hazija align vizuri.
Afu unajua is a very busy ninja.
Yeah. So probably we'll
make it about TNT.
Yeah, we need to know about TNT.
Why is Timmy Blanco not checking jams? Yes, I'm a drop EP. Nini. That's why nilikuwa nakwambia this year my projects zimedrop zimekuwa like bro una mention hii then tunakwambia ingine uko like oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit. But I feel Timmy Blanco, no disrespect to 28 is equally fire. But I feel Timmy can experiment a solo run even if it's a project too. Because na feel reception itakuwa fire sana.
Yeah, na yeye nafikiri inaweza cross borders easily. Can cross borders easily.
Because even una imagine session cards me fresh like una Timmy.
Yeah.
Bad.
Timmy and Nasty C.
Yes. Timmy Nasty
C. I can see that. I see that happening. Yeah. We'll talk about these niggas. We'll have them and have them explain themselves.
Yeah. What else? Ilikuwa niongee tu about is it documentary a Little Brother ilinibamba na ikani ili provoke to mind yangu in terms of we have Keishaka back. But they are in the studio, they are still rapping. But for me niko like yes I love the music and the idea of Keishaka dropping new music will always be dope for hip hop heads. But I feel we need the stories. A Keishaka documentary kama ya Little Brother ama ya De La Soul inaweza kuwa inaweza unda pesa poa sana for them. Na pia inaweza tell their story by them themselves telling the story, because most of the time ni sisi tumekuwa tukiambia wase about
Keishaka. Yeah, they need to tell their own story.
Na feel inaweza kuwa poa sana tu yani, seeing Vigeti still rapping vile na rap saa hii uko like nataka tu kusikia
even ile beef yao na nani iliisha ama bado
na Kendring,
because who is producing for them now?
Kunta Beats.
Kunta, okay.
It's Kunta. For me nilisema hiyo kitu for a very long time. I respect Kendring. Hata nikiona hizo ma issues mimi nilisema mimi na respect Kendring na relationship yake na Vigeti. Mimi siwezi ongea about it. But this far I feel like Vigeti needs to ship to another space in terms of working with other people. Working with other people. Hapo ndo sana nasema ama rappreneurs wako wapi? Ningekuwa calligraph. Considering Vigeti alini this. Na I have the bag and I have a record label called Blue Ink. With my pettiness. They call the G. Akuje stu. Nimproduce all. Hiyo Shingalava story ngome buda. Kuja nikufanyie hii kazi. Unataka nani? P-Funk. Fly in P-Funk. Unataka nani? Fly in those ninjas.
Nani niliona what's his name? Somebody got married. One of the guys used to produce for Keishaka. Cheese.
Cheese and Brain. Cheese and Brain man. Salute
niliona
sana.
Pictures kwa mtandao akiwa nini wedding yake.
Hizo sando vitu mimi nataka kuona na watu kaki na Jirungi. As in these are big bros. Mimi niko like family things. But hiyo ilikuwa dope sana.
P-Funk alidrop album na niliona nikaa ilikuwa na mixed reactions.
See, I don't know about
I saw people on Twitter like, okay. So I was like, kwani how bad was it?
I see.
See, hata mimi sijasikiza because now those are some of the things I don't know where to find them.
For them they have mkito.com. Mkito.com ndo they are mdundo. But sasa sijui unajua pia same way tu vile tumekiongea about mambo on the Incredible. I feel like TZ now has too much politics and inafanya us guys from outside can't consume most of the projects other than YouTube ama Boomplay. Because ukienda mtu kan nikimbishi the new album haiko Boomplay. Hata one I think nikienda kutafuta Achieving Greatness nilipata Spotify later on. Boomplay haikuwa for a while, so I don't know for TZ kunaendaje.
We need to
Keishaka documentary. Well, I think even Octopizo can have a very good documentary.
Octo anaweza kuwa documentary poa sana.
Because
atuambie vile alienda kwa keja Brida.
Brida is my ninja.
Really?
Brida is my Brida ni Zaka amesema hivyo.
I've dissed him so many times.
Brida is my ninja. Niliona ulikuwa zile mastaff alikuwa na do zinaitwaje?
Kuna diss track alitoa ya
watu zile ma sessions alikuwa na do on Fridays.
Okay, sijazi
just before the diss before the Bongo Fever stuff ya kali. Kuna stuff alikuwa na do, was it kila Tuesday ama kila Friday? Alikuwa na drop freestyles on different beats. Ilikuwa poa. Kwanza session alidu kwa beat ya Kiasi ya Jua Kali. Alifanya kazi poa sana. Plus even his previous album Bazenga Mentality had good jams. Pia kuna ngoma yake inaitwa Big Fat Check ni kali. And then there's something
I think
he has good.
Mimi shida yangu nilikuwa nayo tu ni the fact that aliingililia hiyo issue ya TZ when he wasn't what do you call it?
It wasn't
ilikuwa ni Kali versus say whoever anybody else from Kenya who entered that battle nilimwona nikaa fala tu. And then vile alianza kuongea story ya I think kuna kitu alisema about TZ not being able to pronounce a word. Kuna kitu and then immediately akasema something about spearing bars that he was spearing.
Nashikanisha kwa nini after the interview we had with One the Incredible. Nikimbishi alipost Twitter akiongea about Wakenya wanashanga venye niliona hiyo stuff, so sikushikanisha nini mpaka nikaenda nikabaki kwani kwa session yetu did we
Yeah, kuna kitu Brida alisema and
story ya R na L.
Yeah, kuna kitu alisema. So me deep down I'm still a Tanzanian. So if you say anything about TZ, I'm coming for you. It's as simple as that. It can be all love and it can also go the other way. I don't care. Like I don't know these niggas. I see them online, so yeah.
The Brida is my Brida ni
alisema kitu juu ya TZ and I was like, okay. So we can take it.
But he past weekend amekuwa na nini? Amekuwa na event on Friday at K1. Brida and friends. Kitu ilinibamba na hiyo gig yake ya. Cause yeye ndiye alikuwa na headline, then he brought out Mandy 0 akina X-Ray. But now patili ni bamba na hiyo stuff yake sana ni as in ali put on new names. Akina Shekina Karen, as in ama ninja zote mayangi wenye amefanya nao kazi. Aliwa put on and wana open the show and then now he's 3 or 4 people. Which ilikuwa a very good thing because na feel ninjas wamehog spaces for a very long time. And now me seeing the new kids actually putting themselves on inanibamba. Hata wakadinali na wrong experience vile na kama. Because wameput their people. There's Caterpillar, akina Ujiji na Kafu na battle on that stage. So niko like, I love the idea and I pray for an amazing execution. Yeah, because inamaanisha at least the structures are back. So kina one, we have an option of complaining and of actually doing what us guys are doing.
Okay.
Tupigane simu watu. Wanitumie pesa ya consultation.
Sawa. Alright, man.
Anything else?
I don't see anything else.
Is his new album?
Sijaskiza.
Truth be told. Hata mimi sijaisikia but
I was never like a big
AZ fan.
Like
so. This is
even a Mega, it wasn't like full on like, oh, I'm a mega fan, but there was select songs that I fuck
mini
with.
fan or AZ.
Who else? Nature. Like I'm just being honest. Like it's not at the hate or anything, but sometimes kuna ile nini watu expect everyone they think is dope should be also dope to you. Like no, like I know there are people I fuck with that other people don't fuck with, and there are people other people fuck with that I don't fuck with. So it's so for me AZ, I think his verse on Life's a Beach, that's pretty much what I know. And
problems ni AZ. By the way, ZaQ, when do you producing the hip hop show on Kiss TV?
Kiss TV?
No. When Kiss didn't have presenters?
No.
Ekwa. Maze kulikonga na show. Cause nakumbuka nikiuliza Jom Shiri. Remember back then ukionga Homeboys, and then akina Slick na kina Joe akiwa this other side. As in me nilikuwa nasikiza show zote, but there was a day nilikuwa I think I was tweeting about Basement, and then Joe akiniambia Ondu unajua hata si tunacheza marap this other end, as in tu banta zetu, and then sasa nikimuuliza about aka bring up story ya Kiss. Hiyo show ya Kiss TV ilikuwa inaitwa ilikuwa nakujanga Thursday, it was dope. Theme song ilikuwa Problems ya AZ. The new album bado sijaisikia, but interview yake on Math Hofa ilinibamba.
Yeah, like I say, there are people who I may not be like a big fan of their music, but when they sit down and talk, and then some of my favorite artists, I never want to see them on interviews because they can't talk for shit. But wakuna watu mazee mziki yao I don't fuck with it at all, but ukisikia conversations zao waga interesting. Ya AZ ilikuwa super interesting. That guy doesn't give up.
Yes, I loved his mentality, how move away from entitlement, and then ako like bro, me I'm comfortable.
He's good.
Hizo vitu ene mnasema mna expect from me, niko like bro, me niko sawa.
Yeah, he's good.
Unless we really have to.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was amazing. Nimeona iko na Pheromones, Fat Joe, na dem flani anajiita Mumu Fresh.
Mumu.
So the only 3 collabs.
Mumu is nice.
So nilisema
I'll check it out, but
nitaisikia.
maybe because of Monch and Mumu and
So the only collabs on it.
But ikikuwa tena ni ile Faramonch ya design ya nini inaweza ni bo. I saw there's either Conway the Machine ama 38 Special. There's a feature. There's a song that features actually it's Conway. So there's a song that features Faramonch and somebody else and Shenoya, I think. And Monch is just doing a hook. I was like, what the it's just a hook. I was so pissed. Like I was expecting a verse from Faramonch.
Because me even but Monch, one of my favorite jams is Monch na Styles P
My life.
Na every time you isikia na ngojanga verse yake live. Niko like bro, where's it patia tu hook pekee.
Monch waka hizo. Yeah. So kwa hiyo song either ni ya Conway ama ni ya 38 Special featuring Conway and Monch. One of those came out like a couple of weeks ago. Really dope song.
Iko sawa nitaenda kuitafuta.
Anadu hook. Then what's his name? Master Ace is working on a project with Marco Polo. 2 songs are already out. There's Music Life and Certified features Cost Contra. My boys.
Guess my Spotify Wrapped most listened.
Yeah, same here.
Cost wako hapo.
Yeah, me
number
top,
one.
Number 1.
YouTube wako na that YouTube Wrapped pia.
Yeah.
My top artist.
Oh, there's a Wrapped for YouTube?
Yes, there's a Wrapped for YouTube.
Ni
Cost Contra, Afrocentric, and then now the rest.
Yeah.
So I was like, Coast.
Yangu I think ilikoga ni Cost, Little Brother, and who else? I think there's Conway, there's Benny the Butcher. Who else was there? Yeah, those ones. I think there's and then kuna zile zimesprinkles.
For me ilikuwa okay, from the Wrapped nimeshowa Cardinali, but it's ni Caterpillar. Nilisikia Caterpillar sana. Caterpillar, and then who else was there? Fena. Caterpillar, Fena had the band because their albums zao, I think the last 4 months nimezisikiza sana. And then Cost Contra.
Coast.
Nilikuwa like bro, Coast. Ya YouTube nail nipatia 35% of your listens ni hip hop. Coast iko kiteka good chunk.
I'll go check
na Rhapsody nini Rhapsody pia.
So is that YouTube Music ama YouTube ile YouTube ya kawaida?
Now YouTube ya kawaida, if you have the app, it also pops up kwa nini. As in it's the same thing. It's iko kuna venye iko synchronized. Unaona whatever Spotify are trying kudu na the videos, you want to try to introduce a video option, because niliambiwa you can actually upload visuals in terms of kwanza mapod. I don't know, someone aliniambia boy tuweke podcast yako nini a visuals option. Okay. I was like
I'll check it out.
So after ameniambia hivyo ndo nikicheki YouTube, and then nikienda kwa YouTube app naona the same thing, so niko like this is what Spotify are trying to do.
I'll check it out because me yangu itakuwa inaonyesha a lot of like podcasts and what do you call it, these my videos reviews,
unwrapping.
Itakuwa a lot of reviews. I don't watch a lot of music videos as such, but I'll see what it says. All right, man, this has been an interesting session. Nice pop up. Hopefully we can carry this on for future
yes
episodes. Mnaweza hit up comment section mtuambie mnataka ikue juu ya nini. Itakuwa tu juu ya hip hop.
Most definitely. Mostly. Because I feel
jina tu ndio hatujui ni nini or how often it will be dropping, but I want it to drop as often as possible. I think because our pod drops on Wednesdays, then this can be dropping on Thursdays. I will need something for Friday and Monday. Yeah. So if you have any ideas, holla at us. Give us. Yeah. So tuone vile
kwanza we need to be talking about hip hop sana.
Yeah.
Manze best alternative category uncut.
Yeah.
Tumekuwa na problem kuget hip hop themed podcast.
So we're definitely winning it.
Yeah, cuz mimi nilikuwa hivi mpaka hata nilikuwa naambia say bro, ni venye tu mimi ni panelist so I can't like but
we're the only ones doing it.
Yeah, we need to.
We're the only ones. Yeah. Anyway, so it's comment section.
It's been
tell
real.
a friend. It's been real. Tell a friend. Support the channel. Subscribe. Do all that shit, man. You know what to do. By now, I think what unajua.
Yeah,
What you're supposed to be doing when you're on a YouTube. If you like it, you subscribe. You like. You share.
Share.
Yeah. Ndio.
Kabisa.
All right. Peace out.